a lap by, bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronc. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go in Santa Clara. Isaac Garindo to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Getting out to his left. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Get him 18 yards on that play, Bronc, and it gets him a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Throwing from the gun. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Brings up second and
All right, here we go. Second down.
at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 6-18, right here.
We'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! 30! Gets the 10! He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Will Reichert to kick off for
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Garindo. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Escapes the pocket. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Galloping inside the 40. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Lindo to return it. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Working now from the gun. Buying some time right. He's running with it. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. That brings up third down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
McCaffrey on third down. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
So first down from the 41. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Receiver screen to Ayuk. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers trim the lead to 1.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point is up and good from slot. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got room to roam. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A pickup there of 39. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Well, left side, Ronnie Hawkins hit. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, cut by Addison. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. They'll try and punch it in, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 14.
Set to kick this away. Window to return it. Dodges another stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Rolling left, buying some time. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Got it. Ready?
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're throwing it. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Hold it ready.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up third and 1.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
And the 49er, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They're going to run. Gorinda. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the 49ers tie this game at 21. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's a return from the 7. Jukes another one. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
19 tight. 19 go. 18 ready.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
60 Eagle. Buffalo 18. Check. 18, right in. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run it from the gun. And he cuts it back right. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
60 by 6.
First and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Now going to throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. At the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught in stride by Addison. All right, short of the market for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. This is Addison. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Thrown back, gets the handoff. Hit behind the line, that ball's loose. And the 49ers get to it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. McCarthy looking to throw. Completed right side to Addison. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Play not developing as they hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Looking to throw. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One last play before the break.
First down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go.
Final throw before the break. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them, they can look oh so easy.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Brings up second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of the work done as they set up third and very short. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on third, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one hits for 30. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They've got a man in motion. Slot man motioned over. They'll run now on 2nd down. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
14 yards.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Putting the tight end in motion. Now McCarthy. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
With no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Well, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kevin O'Connell with the call. They're trying for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. So the turnover ends in 8 points on the the board. A very advantageous spot to make the call and go for two.
I like it. In fact, I like it a lot. Those defenders, they were just sitting over there on the sidelines, and then boom, they got to get on the field. They just kind of scrambled their brains, and they took advantage of it. And as you said, didn't settle for 7. Oh, no. They're going to step on the accelerator and put 8 on the board.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to bring this down to their 35.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
He rolls to his right. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Flush up, and they take this in for the score. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th.
These touchdowns touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
49ers will line up for the two-point
Oh,
conversion.
flag is down here. This might be a free play. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll get into the end zone and make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Jack Fox set to
So here's the
kick off.
kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He put everything he had into this one. He did it. He made the interception. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers have some new life in the fourth.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
8-yard line.
The right side is caught by Jennings. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers come through to tie it in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Stay with her first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He puts some juice on a deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a fourth quarter lead. So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Vikings will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
The score.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Now throw to start the drive. And McCaffrey with the dump off. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Throwing it again here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers losing by 7. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Has a hole left, room to run. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
49ers 43. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. The window to return it. We dodge the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He takes it himself.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
2nd down, looking for options. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
yards.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw now. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to throw it again. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Tag. Cowboy 8.
Throwing now. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
At the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 17. They are throwing it again. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take go.
Goal to go. They're passing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Catch made. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew.